I think that mood boards are cliche, but without them, I wouldn't have any show concepts. Whenever I make a show concept, I'm wondering what's the vibe, what's the aesthetic, what's the character wardrobe, and what's the design style that I'm going for. Every one of my show concept ideas is starting from the very top of I need to be inspired what this end product is going to look like past my own ideas. I need to be inspired by other people. Typically, I use Pinterest as it's the easiest way for me to start organizing those thoughts. I have a board already created for my show Doom Destiny Wrestling. So when I was first concepting it, it was just called Wrestling TV Show. So on this Pinterest board that I created, I have a few different pins from both the hero who later became Valor and the villain who later became Kaim. Jumping into that hero collection, I can see the inspiration of the different character designs and ideas and character language that I wanted to have. You can see some of that inspiration reflected here. Like I knew I wanted this character to be top heavy, so you have this gesture drawing up at the top. Along with, I knew I wanted to take some inspiration from some of the shape language from some of these other characters, like some of these people who have designed like Dragon Ball Z characters, along with some other wrestling ideas. These boards are never meant for me to copy exactly as much as they're trying to give me an idea of where I want to take my idea in the future. And then looking at the Kaim or villain mood board, I knew I wanted a bit of Okada from New Japan Wrestling, then moved to AEW. Some of that regal energy that you usually see wrestling villains having, because the way that I wanted Kaim to be is completely believable on camera, where he is a wrestler's wrestler, where people at home think that it is just part of the show when he makes people disappear. But in reality, he's really killing these people and taking their souls. But when he's out in the world, he is suit and tied up, and people think that he is someone to aspire to, a local celebrity. So I made sure that I pulled some of those inspirations here, a bit of Broly from Dragon Ball Z in regards to shape, language, and scale. I wanted him to be huge, but I also wanted him to have like a Roman Reigns-esque kind of energy to him, as when he's coming down to the ring, people know that he is the champion. He is someone to be feared in the ring. So a stature of like this Batman, and really just, like I mentioned previously, I'm not trying to take any ideas. All this is the starting point for inspiration as I'm starting to create and design characters. The thing that I really like about Pinterest is by doing this, I start getting a curated suggestion feed for all of these different aspects, a set of Pinterest pins that I could be adding to my collection based on the ones that I've already gathered is really helpful for me to then start finding some new ones to be able to pull in, or how do I want to expand on those ideas that I've already created.